All right, so she finally came in. This is the Intuition back tension archery release by True Form Archery. This is the one I was talking about in the Deer Expo video. And I told Paul, he's the president and founder. And on top of that, all this, everything in there is made in the U.S. But I told Paul, as soon as payday hit, is going to be headed to the house. And sure enough, he actually texted me. That's one of the best things to me about small companies is I'll speak directly to him. You know, he's the one that manages the office phone. But she's finally in. Packaging's perfect. Of course, I had to kind of divvy in there a little bit. But balance, dual draw, dual trigger, inline design, no knock travel issues. Trigger safety prevents misfire, mechanical lock in resting position, adjustable length and tension, and it's ambidextrous, and of course by True Form Archery LLC. So, what you get whenever the package comes in. Got a wrist lock. Come on up out of there. Allen wrenches, and you actually do get to set it up. So these are all the components that come in there, and that's high quality leather too. Goodness, look at that block. Anyway, I ended up going with that deep green. I know they got red, they got tan, they got black, and then they got this deep green, and this is always my favorite. They engraved on it. So anyway, let's get her set up. So, I'm going to pop this open. And we're going to have to adjust our length, figure out which side she's going on. So, from there, trying to figure out where our comfortability is. I got a little bit of a longer, so I'm more than likely going to be over here at the very end. I like that it swivels with it. So, get a thumb anchor point, and it's looking like we're going to the last peg. Now that we got our measurements, and I didn't show this in the box, I took it out and I was looking at it. It gives you every bit of instruction that you need. It actually gives you some guidance on your accuracy, depending on how it's going, how you might want to adjust it, with the likely causes of diagnosis and the shooting symptoms. But everything on here, it's every bit of instructions. So I know, because I got a little bit of a longer hand, I'm going to be using the very last peg. And the good news is you can always adjust it later if you want to. But we're taking, I'll go ahead and have that washer on there. It should already be on there. We're taking and we're actually sandwiching this length adjustment bar right there. Washer on each side. And we're actually going to go ahead and attach that to our release. If I'm not mistaken, the triggers, from what I remember, is 3 pounds. Go ahead and tighten that bad boy in there. All right, now we get to mess with this dial. This dial essentially is how loose you're going to want this bar. Let's see. I'm just going to tighten it down in a random spot. I'll go ahead and tension that. resolution. There you go. Now you can adjust your trigger system. That's a little bit better. I like that. Oh yeah. And that's it. She's all set. So put it on just like a regular back tension release. Which I'm never good at these straps. I used to have a Velcro one all the time. So I always think I can just throw it on. Come on, where's my hole? Let's do that one. Beautiful. There you got it. There's your release system. See if I can get this Allen key in there. So, you got your safety here. You're pulling back, and in this motion, as soon as it touches that other, you got a whoop. That's your safety guard. Obviously, I'm using Allen. That's not going to release it. Regular finger discipline, right? Trigger finger discipline. And I got my safety down. And as soon as I get onto this one here, it's just that natural motion of squeeze. And she's coming right off. So, that's how I set mine up. It's like that straight out the box, as y'all can see. And don't forget to hit Paul up over at True Form. Try it out. Y'all have a good one.